Alright, so here's just a quick overview of some of the Google features that I use. So this is my Gmail account. Kind of OCD about keeping it totally clear. So I've set up different labels here just for kind of the main ones. So I either respond to it and delete it, or if it's something for later, I just slide it over into one of the labels. The Chrome browser, I try to keep it pretty clean. The only app that I have on the main browser part is this one called Checker Plus, which is kind of nice if you get a email. If you have another window open and you get an email or something, it'll pop up a little box in this right corner that you can delete or respond to right then and there. So as you're working on your computer, it's a nice feature to have. As for Google Docs, I'll share one that I did last year that I thought worked out well. So this is just off of my website. I did Battle of the Books with the fifth graders, and so I set up this reading list where this is one of the other teachers here, and then the four main students who were in the club. And I just set the document up with some directions up top as bold and red if you've read the book. So, like if Kevin read Castle in the Attic, he would start out as black, but then he'd highlight it, change it to bold and red, and that would kind of signify that he has completed that one. Got bold and blue if it's one that is checked out, and then bold and green if you've read it in a prior year but maybe don't remember it quite as well. So we would kind of use this to check in before we check out any books. You'd pull up this Google Doc and see, okay, this one's already been read by three of the other people on the team, so I'll choose a different one or find one that nobody's read, kind of a thing. I just found that Google Docs really works the best like that when everybody has a buy-in to it and it's something that you really want live. And this was a good example of that because, even throughout the day, someone might check out a book and someone else isn't going to know that unless they check this document. So it's important for us to have something that was live, not something that they would tell me and I would get around to it later that day or later that week. It was something that was updated right away. So yeah, that's just a quick example of those three features for me.